we were to get back to the simple fact that we're talking about SHYLA, CULVER, and Elizabeth Francis, right? Who would have had an opportunity to get my mail intercepted to withhold stuff from me. I literally gonna have to start it over like this. Alright, bet. I don't give a shit right now. That's how freaking, because all of a sudden the devices are acting weird. No, y'all gonna suck it. Y'all gonna suck my fucking right now. If a person didn't have like the freaking get-go to go through all this that I'm going through, they will give up. Why? Because there's so many obstacles that try to do it. There should be no way that I just shared a video. It should be at the top of my timeline. Now it doesn't want to read, but like I said, we're gonna start this over. This is SHYLA, CULVER. I married this woman, but on our wedding night, she slept with her ex. We had kids, I still stayed. You know, I ain't say shit was perfect, right? Then, one day, I caught her sleeping with her brother. So, that's SHYLA, CULVER. Now, Elizabeth Francis is the one who abandoned her family literally for the neighbor, literally next door to us, who was a drug dealer and a fucking child molester. As we go into that, because if it thinks that I'm not going to keep going, I'm going to keep going. Now I want you guys to listen to this because I literally already started one, but it wouldn't want to pop up the video. So this way I saved it and then do it. Let's try this again. Yeah, I know I'm trying to freak kind of because it's not, I wouldn't say irritated, which means I'm picking up on somebody else's irritation towards me. Why? Because you fucking robbed me and left me for dead. So check this out. Where are you? You see, when I do stuff, man, I don't sit there and doll up or pretty up or whatever the fuck it is y'all want to say. Like, this shit is fucking real. We don't have time for that. I'll do it right here in your face. This is why I'm different than most. People can talk shit all you want, but see, I can tell you what I'm showing you, and I can show you evidence of this shit. All in the hopes that they can get me committed so that they can get away with stealing what was mine. Since we had to keep it like that and doing it, so I must have had, okay, so now I'm at the spot. Now remember, Elizabeth Francis abandoned her family literally for this shit. Alright? SHYLA, CULVER slept with her ex on a freaking wedding night, and I caught her sleeping with her brother, right? So you will understand that the things that I have to speak on these people who lied on me would be phenomenal, which would mean it would give them a reason to have motive to do what they do. Now listen to this, and this has to deal with this about some bank account that has my motherfucking name on it with money deposited into it. And remember, on top of here, SHYLA, CULVER's name is on this motherfucking letter with a case number. Listen.
You went around, so I figured I'd just try this number.
Okay.
So anyway, what I was calling back for was that we actually didn't send a check. We deposited it electronically into a bank account.
Now here's this crazy thing, and this is going to blow your mind. I haven't had a bank account in over 10 years. I'm dead serious.
Which one of them did it?
The only thing I can do is actually find out what bank account.
Which one of them did this?
Mm-hmm.
We haven't even started the actual reading yet. We haven't started the reading yet.
This is crazy.
Bank account that they deposited into or onto.
Okay, so now y'all getting the idea. There's a bank account with my name on it, which means it has my signature, which means it has my information that somebody opened, which means they had to commit identity fraud to do this. Because whatever this man was talking about, the money that was supposed to come to me, it was supposed to come to me. Where is this bank account that this money is attached to? And like I said, it has to do with SHYLA CULVER, Elizabeth Francis, and June Paul. Not only that, they were working with my family, which is the Francis, the Hicks, and the Mitchells. Now, since it still doesn't want to pop up the video, right? I saved it. Now there it is, right? Listen.
The certified letter was supposed to be delivered to somebody, and it got intercepted. And it feels like people at the post office know about this, okay? Whoever works for this post office, they know about this. So if you came asking about this certified letter, they would already have a story to spin to tell you, all right?
Oh, yeah. Is
So let's see what this certified letter was in regards to. Emperor energy, all right? So there could have been an older person in your family who left you something. This could be telling me that somebody you were married to and accepted this mail, and they didn't want you to know about it, okay? They didn't think that you'd pick up on it with a high...
Which would be Elizabeth Francis or SHYLA CULVER, whose name is on this letter. Understanding what y'all following along, because this is for public knowledge, but this is also literally directly to the FBI, the IRS, because I guarantee you my name is on some shit that should not be. Let's continue, shall we?
I want you to know about it, okay? They didn't think that you'd pick up on it with the high priestess in
Somebody's
reverse.
number is 222. 2.
So there's an emperor energy here. Okay, somebody definitely that you were in a marriage with, okay? So
5.
somebody you were in a marriage with, you could have
9.
left this marriage, all right, and went hermit. They hid something from you, okay? So
What
this
could it
certified
be?
mail is something of financial greatness for you, okay?
What could it be?
And it's like this emperor energy thought they could hide it from you and spend it all up without you knowing. But something happened to where certified mail is coming to your house to tell you about this, okay? With the 3 of Cups in reverse, it feels like whoever was helping this person take from you is now wanting to back out. So like if you could have went to the post office and started questioning people, they didn't want to do this anymore. All right, with the Magician in reverse, they were like, yeah, we're done. We can't be a part of like manipulating the postal system. Like that brings down very serious charges when it comes to the justice system. So it feels like either they couldn't get a group of women to manifest a way to get this certified letter, or the people that they were working with at the post office backed out, all right? They didn't think that you would see this. With the 2 of Swords coming out, they thought that they did all the necessary steps to keep you from this information. So with the 2 of Swords, they maybe didn't account for you coming in and asking about this, or calling up, or talking about some type of interception with your mail. 10 of Cups energy. So it feels like a family that you belong to knew you had something coming in for you, but they didn't want you to know. With the 10 of Cups or the 2 of Swords, they tried to keep it hidden from you, but I feel like intuitively, even though this High Priestess is in reverse, you still knew something about it, especially if you were supposed to get some type of certified mail and it never came. All right, Queen of Cups energy, Mother energy coming out, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So there was a mother figure who could have been collecting finances in your name for a while, and the family didn't want you to know about this, or the family found out about this later on. 9 of Pentacles energy. This was supposed to go to you. Okay, with this 9 of Pentacles energy out, you're being seen as a wise one in your family, somebody who can actually harness this money and do well with it. So it feels like a mother or a water sign energy, a female in the family, stepped into your place to connect these finances, and we're working with an ex. Okay?
Which would have to be Elizabeth Francis, SHYLA CULVER, or June Paul. Right? Y'all following this shit, right? Let's see if we can find that big picture so we can put it all up there. Like I said, smackety dackety. And then somebody up in there knew about it. The whole family knew about it. Plus, SHYLA CULVER, Elizabeth Francis, and June Paul. These are federal charges, ladies and gentlemen.
So they didn't think that this was going to end. With the Ten of Swords reversed, they felt like they were going to be able to collect some type of payments for the long run, for a long time. But something happened to where this certified mail is being intercepted, okay? This is causing a tower moment for this Queen of Cups energy and this family, okay? Because if you're talking about you've got mail intercepted and you have proof of this, like, they're freaking out, okay? They don't know how to combat this because they didn't put this in their equation that this was going to happen, that you were going to start asking questions, that you would actually have some type of proof that you have certified mail coming to you, okay?
Bam, and that's the key. And see, since we the key, guess what's behind the door? What's behind the door? This is why we detach from who? All of them. Right. Yep, y'all following this, right? Clear, simple. Why? Because they were going to use my name to get me caught up with federal charges. Listen again.
You went round, so I figured I'd just try this number.
Okay.
So anyway, what I was calling back for was that we actually didn't send a check. We deposited it electronically into a bank account.
Now here's the crazy thing, and this is going to blow your mind. I haven't had a bank account in over 10 years. I'm dead serious.
Alright, so the only thing I can do is actually find out what bank account they deposited into.
Now here's where it gets sketchy. How could you open up a bank account right out the gate with somebody else's identity and their information without them knowing it? One would be this. You would need something called what? A POA? You mean like a power of attorney, right? Check this out. Like I said, watch this shit. This is how much evidence we have, and everything is posted. None of these people are going to get away with what they done. Not a single one. So I popped in power of attorney. As you can see, there's only 3, right? But now you're going to see there's more. The top list belongs to Kevin Hicks's mother. Remember? And then the next one will be Ebony Joy Hicks. They would have to get somebody to go in a court to say something's wrong with me to allow this fake power of attorney, because I never signed shit, to get them to open up. That's how you be able to open up. If you got a power of attorney, you could open up a bank account in somebody else's name with their information. Now, if I typed in birth certificate, guess what? It's going to bring up the same 2 people. Now, the only other people who could have known my information, as we already stated, would have been SHYLA CULVER, Elizabeth Francis, and June Paul. Y'all still following this shit, right? Go back.
Mail coming to you, okay? 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Because whatever was coming to you, they plan to take from you and not share it with you, okay? They divvied you out of some type of inheritance or financial greatness, and they didn't think that it was going to surface. They didn't think you'd figure it out, all right? King of Cups in reverse here. So we could have a karmic water sign energy coming out. This could be a father energy. It feels like a couple work together to take something of great financial status from you. Okay? Two of Wands in reverse. So now it feels like they don't have a plan on how to move forward. If you're asking questions about this certified letter, they kind of know that they're caught up because they feel like you have some type of proof now that indicates like you had something coming to you. Okay, Six of Cups coming out. You and your children. So you and your children have something coming to you, and a couple from your family intercepted it, okay? So Spirit is telling you not to worry because justice is about to be served when it comes to these people, all right? There is a Queen of Swords in reverse who's been lying about some type of financial gain and how they got it. So it feels like they're about to be questioned by the law. You know you have nothing to worry about, but this Queen of Swords energy, she's right now trying to come up with a plan on how she's going to continue to lie to police on why she has this financial gain, or lawyers, or the judge here. Okay, she's stuck in this cycle. So a couple that was attached to your family, they're now stuck in a cycle where they've been lying about gaining some finances that were supposed to go to you. There's definitely some certified mail that did not come to you, okay? There's a King of Pentacles right now who is very, very burdened, okay? Because this person knew the money was supposed to come to you. This certified letter was supposed to come to you.
Bro.
So they worked with an ex and a family.
Bro, didn't earlier we just say somebody's number is 222? They were juggling. A lot of people knew about this shit going down and nobody said nothing because they were all getting a piece of the fucking pie. Keep going. Listen to this. She dead on. And I could I'm showing you. I'm showing you guys this shit.
To make sure this didn't come to you by intercepting your certified mail, all right? Page of Pentacles energy. So this could have been something you were supposed to get a long time ago when you were younger, or this could let me know that they have something for your children and they think that you're not responsible enough to take care of that, okay? We also have a
that why they kidnapped my kids?
Who's getting very weak in this plot, all right? This person is in the family as well, and they participated with these people to take something from you, and this person is not doing very well, okay? I just heard they're getting weak in their alibi, okay? So somebody's about to crack when they're questioned about this, this financial gain and how they got it and why they intercepted it from you, okay? And your children, Page of Cups energy. So there's definitely family out here, intercepted certified mail that had finances due to go to an Empress energy and their children. So now people are panicking, all right? With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, they don't want to deal with this karma, okay? They also didn't want you on the designated path that's meant for you, okay? Whatever blessings were meant for you, they didn't want you to have them, okay? And now these people with the Eight of Cups in reverse, it's like they don't want you to leave this situation you're in, okay? They don't want you to grow and glow up. They don't want you to be able to move forward. But because of what they did, they're not able to move forward in their life. Like something is being stuck, frozen accounts. It's like they're afraid to spend money. Something is going on in these people's lives where they know karma is hitting that block and coming back to them for what they tried to take from you and your children. All right, there's going to be quick movement here with the Eight of Wands energy. Yeah. So that's confirmation with the Ace of, Pentacles in reverse, that somebody took something that belonged to you and your children, okay? And now they're trying to move it around quickly because you realize that you didn't get the certified mail that was meant to go to you, and you've been asking a lot of questions. And I don't think you're going to stop. You know, I think you're going to get down to the bottom of this and see what really is going on, and I think they know that, right? So very fast movement in the energy. Could have some communication coming in that somebody's actually going to jail for what they did, for what they intercepted, okay? Air sign, fire sign energy here. Somebody could actually be going to jail for taking from you, all right? A water sign energy, a past lover here. This could be the husband that you were with or an ex-boyfriend that you were with, somebody that was sent in to get information on you or keep you implicated in a crime that you didn't commit here. This person could definitely be looking at some jail time. You're going to be hearing about that in the near future, okay? There's been some exposure on the horizon with the Seven of Cups energy. They used a lot of excuses, and now it's like whoever is listening to these excuses, the judicial system is not willing to hear them anymore because something's not panned up, okay? Like, You've asked some questions and it alerted some people, and now it's working its way down the line, all right? Somebody has been lying here in this lineup, and somebody sees that. Knight of Swords coming out in reverse. All right, and it's not over. You could be asked to be really patient in this energy because it's definitely not over, okay? And they're scrambling now. All right, you could have blocked these people out with the Two of Cups. This is definitely an ex that you were with here. You started to plant your own seeds. Definitely.
So as it stops there, now you guys, you saw it with your own eyes. Like I said, everything that I post has to do with this. And it makes sense why they kidnapped my kids illegally. They were working with somebody, people who assembled. And as you guys heard, they would have had to have got a power of attorney. They would have had to get somebody close enough to me and what? Try to put me in a fraudulent marriage, which I have proof of that shit too. Because how the hell am I married when I'm divorced? See, confirmation. I was put in a fraudulent marriage. Why? So they can get a hold of the money that was left for me. So then when this happened, understand, they fucked up. Listen again.
You went rounds off here. I just tried this number.
Okay.
So anyway, what I was calling back for was that we actually didn't send a check. We deposited it electronically into a bank account.
Now here's the crazy thing, and this is gonna blow your mind. I haven't had a bank account in over 10 years. I'm dead serious.
Alright, so the only thing I can do is actually find out what bank account they deposited into.
So you guys got the idea. Now check this out. This letter is dated April 6, 2022. Again, we already put down with the case numbers on it. Which means whoever was working the case, as he said, we put it in an account. Where's the account? What's the account number? Because whoever was there on this phone doing this thing, sending that check, and freaking checking the account, there's the number, there's the money, that's the person, and who else is attached on this letter but SHYLA CULVER, Elizabeth Francis, or June Paul knows about this shit because they all work together so that they can keep it from me so I could die in a fucking trap house. And it's exactly why they can't show their face. So again, we show you how intuition works, and understand this. While this is happening, I've been going through years and years of people messing with me and then trying to say you're crazy. And I'm looking at the people calling me crazy, and look where they are now. Just saying. Look at what they're doing with themselves now. Why? Because I tell you this, I know the FBI is watching them. And I know that these women could have not done this shit by themselves. Neither could my family in New York do it by themselves because there's distance. So this is when I asked the FBI again, how did the money that was supposed to go to me get from New York to Alaska? 9 times out of 10, it would have had to been what? Postal Service. I've been saying something's going on with the mail. Somebody stole my identity. What's been going on? And this is back in 22. This was back in 22. And lo and behold, I've been keeping record of everything since 2018. Because again, they were going to say it was all me. Why? Because everything would have been in my name. Everything would have been with my information, right? So again, I ask you, FBI, if I have all of this stuff in my name, and I know I do, and there you heard, there's a bank account with my motherfucking name on it, with money in it, why would I live in a fucking trap house? Just saying.